everyone, so let's move towards our today's topic, which is...
So basically you have to remember first of all that iron is found in meat, vegetables, and it is absorbed in duodenum. Okay, now the normal value of iron in female is 2.5 gram and in male it is 6 gram. During pregnancy, the mother should have to take iron supplements or high iron intake, because fetus is also taking iron from the mother body. So it is necessary that during pregnancy the iron will be should be maintained in mother body. Okay, now like I said, it is absorbed in duodenum. So how it is absorbed in the duodenum, we will discuss in this recording. First of all, iron deficiency anemia is a major cause and the main cause and the most common cause of the anemia. It is stored in the form of ferritin, that is ferric. Okay, all those who are watching and who are listening this recording and they can understand Urdu, so they can know the word ruk in Urdu. In Urdu, the word ruk means stop. Okay, so ferric is somewhat like a similar word to ruk. Okay, ruk means stop, and ferric means ferric is a form of ferritin which stores in the or in other words we can say that they stop in liver for storage. Okay, so what is the process we will discuss in few minutes, but before that you have to remember some important points. In bloodstream, iron is transported by plasma protein, that is transferrin. Okay, now how iron is absorbed in our body? It is absorbed in duodenum, and iron is present in our body in two forms. The number one is ferric. Like I said, it is stopped in the liver for storage, and it is a storage iron. Ferric is also known as ferritin. And another form of iron which is present in our body is ferrous. Okay, now what is ferrous? Okay, ferrous is Fe+3 and ferric is Fe+2. Okay, ferric is reduced form and ferric is Fe+3, which is oxidized form, and ferrous, that is Fe+2, it is reduced form and it is functional iron. The storage iron is ferric, that is Fe+3, and it is oxidized form. One more thing, ferric is a non-heme iron, that is it is not absorbable. Okay, and it is found in vegetables. Okay, like if we eat vegetables, the iron we get, it is non-heme iron. But if we eat meat, that is gosht, in Urdu it is known as gosht. So when we eat meat, we will get iron, that is heme iron, that is absorbable. Okay, so usually you should eat vegetables and meat both, but when we eat when we eat heme, we get when we eat meat, we get heme iron, that is ferrous iron, and that is absorbed in the intestine, and the intestinal cells are known as enterocytes, and through enterocytes they can enter into bloodstream easily. But when there is ferrous iron, when we intake ferrous iron, okay, when we intake ferrous iron, that is functional iron, and that is from meat, it is easily absorbed. But when we eat vegetables, we get ferric iron, so it is not absorbable, it is non-heme iron. So how it will absorb? This is the process you have to remember. First, the ferric will enter into the stomach, then intestine. Okay, now in duodenum, the cells are known as, like I said, in intestinal cells, the intestinal cells are known as enterocytes. So on the intestinal cell, there is a protein called there is an enzyme called ferroreductase, which convert the ferrous into which convert ferric into ferrous. Okay, ferric is the non-heme iron which is not absorbable easily. So how it will absorb? That process, I am telling you that process, that how ferric will be absorbed in our body. क्योंकि फेरस तो इजीली एब्जॉर्ब हो जाएगा, फेरिक को एब्जॉर्ब करने के लिए आपको कोई प्रोसेस, एक लंबा प्रोसेस होगा. वो कैसे होगा? That on intestinal cells there is a enzyme that is ferroreductase which convert ferric into ferrous. Okay, that is Fe+3 into Fe+2. Then it will enter into intestinal cells by divalent metal transporter. Okay, as soon as it enters into intestine, it has two options. Okay, one option is to pass out of the intestine, and the another option is to store in the intestine. If it want to store in the intestine, it will convert into ferric. Okay, like I said, the storage iron is ferric. So that ferrous in the intestine will convert into ferric. Okay, and it will store in the intestine, and as it want to get out of the intestine, they will again convert into ferrous and will move out of the intestinal cells. How it will enter? How it will get out of the intestinal cells? It will get out of the intestinal cells by a channel known as ferroportin. Okay, then after coming out of the intestinal cells through ferroportin, they will convert again into ferritin. Okay, they are in the ferrous form, they will convert into ferric. How? By an enzyme called heptohestin. By an enzyme called heptohestin enzyme. Okay, they will convert into ferric. From ferrous they will convert into ferric, and that ferric iron will enter into bloodstream. In bloodstream, the two ferric iron will bind with one transferrin, and that transferrin will transport that iron to bone marrow as well as liver. In bone marrow for RBC formation, and in liver for storage. 70% of iron will transport it through transferrin to to bone marrow, and the remaining 20 to 25% iron that is in the ferrous form that is in the ferric form will transport to the liver for storage. In bone marrow, like I said, I am repeating again, in bone marrow the iron is coming for RBC formation, and in liver it is coming for storage. In liver it is stored in the form of ferritin, that is ferric form, Fe+3 oxidized form में ये liver में store होगा. Okay, now this deficiency, that is iron deficiency, is asymptomatic, and it causes spooning of nails called koilonychia, and it can also called pica. What is pica? If there is iron deficiency in CNS, that is central nervous system. Okay, in our central nervous system there is a requirement of iron, but if the iron will be decreased, then that is known as pica. Okay, and this deficiency, that is iron deficiency anemia, is known as microcytic, and it is hypochromic. It can cause low serum level, low ferritin level, low iron level, and it can also lead to death of a person also. Okay, so you have to maintain iron amount in your body. Now last part, that is hepcidin. What is hepcidin? It acts as a signal, and it causes ferroportin opening and closing. The ferroportin will open and close due to hepcidin protein. It is released by the liver. Okay, and it will bind with the ferroportin. Okay, and as soon as it binds with the ferroportin will be open. Okay, so this is the whole process. And if one more thing, if hepcidin will decrease, transferrin will increase. Okay, transferrin is a protein in the bloodstream, blood flow, blood vessels, which binds with the ferritin and which helps the iron to transport. Okay, आयरन बेसिकली ट्रांसफेरेंस से बाइंड होके बॉडी में ट्रांसपोर्ट होता है टू बोन मैरो और इन द लिवर. इन लिवर इट इज फॉर स्टोरेज and in bone marrow it is for RBC formation. So this is the whole process you have to remember for exam procedure. So guys, take care of yourself and study hard, work hard, and good luck. Bye.